welcome back. Today, now this task is aimed for the littlest of artists, but of course can be adapted for anyone a bit older or more experienced. It's really fun, it's really tactile. I'll use their finger to do lots of spots and have a go at drawing some simple straight lines. When you're done, you'll end up with two really beautiful and bright artworks that I think your little ones will be really proud of. Just a little reminder to subscribe below to the Artlife YouTube channel to be able to view more fun future videos. Please also follow my Instagram account where I'll also upload some fun, exciting ideas to get crafty at home. What you'll need for this very simple and very fun, quick and easy task are some paints. I use the watercolours because they're the least messy, but any type of paint will do. You'll need some paper. I used an A3 size because I wanted to show you on a bigger scale, but you can work with a much smaller size piece of paper if you prefer. And then a small paintbrush is an optional extra if you're wanting to use a paintbrush rather than your finger. I've created a link down in the description in case you're needing some materials and would like to know where to get some. Okay, the first artwork I'm going to start off with today is the dandelion picture. Now before we do any painting, the first thing we need to do is draw. So you just need a black marker of some sort, and the first thing we're going to do is draw a nice long stem. Nice, thick, straight, black line. Now from the top part of here, we're going to do some other straight lines coming out. And we're going to do quite a few of them. Try to keep your lines nice and straight. And this first layer, notice that my lines are fairly long. I'm wanting it to take up majority of my page here. You can do some that are a little bit longer now. And you're just going to keep going, filling this entire round section full of straight lines. Almost makes it look like a big burst of fireworks coming out like that. There we go. Once you feel like you've done enough, what you're going to do is just give each one a little spot on top. Going around, giving each one a nice circle shape. This is our dandelion, and that's all the drawing you needed to do today, because now we're going to finger paint. And this task is so fantastic. Literally anyone can do it. If you're working with really young kids, you could draw the dandelion and print that out for them just to finger paint on top of. Otherwise, you can get some older kids to draw their own and they can have a go at finger painting. Or if you're an adult, obviously you could do this yourself, or you can do a whole bunch of them, different heights, small ones, and create a larger artwork. You could write something. Now I'm going to be doing some finger painting, and the idea is to put paint around the outside of our dandelion here. We want to concentrate the colours just around sort of where I've done these circles and a little bit further out as well. That will make our dandelion make sense. So today I'm using watercolour paints for the demonstration, but you can use whatever paints you have. I'm just going to use watercolour today because they are the least messy example, and I think when working with young kids, the least messy option is generally the best one. If you use acrylic paint, The colour will be brighter and darker because watercolours are obviously a little bit more watery. Now I have a tea towel here because I'm going to be using my finger. I'm going to need to be cleaning my finger when I change colours. You can use a tissue or paper towel or whatever. I have some fluorescent watercolours here as well because I thought that might mix it up a little bit. Now at this point you can just choose a colour scheme. For example, you could just do all blues and greens and keep it sort of in the same colour family, or you can be as fun and bright as you like. So I'm getting a good amount of paint on my finger here. Cleaning off my finger when I change colours because I don't want the colours to mix. And I'm going around, as I said, just the outer edge of my dandelion shape here. You can see it's already coming to shape. So now I'm starting to sort of layer the colours so that it's nice and wide around here. Have a go at the fluoro now so you can see. They look really cool. If you're working with really young kids, it's great for them to sort of work out where the little fingerprints should go. They'll look really adorable with their tiny little fingers. So try to keep it neat and in that sort of circular shape as best as possible. You can go in and get the fingerprints nice and close, but try to keep them separate if you can. Even more interesting, you could even go back in and add more paint to some droplets you've already done. You can see that my blue and my yellow there are combining really nicely. Pink and blue turn into a bit of a purple there. Sort of overlap if you like, that's a bit of an optional extra. But that's pretty much the idea. Something else you can do as well is maybe do a few more little ones in the corner here just to suggest that they're sort of floating away in the wind. There. Very simple and easy task for any age. And I think you can agree it looks really gorgeous once finished. One more, just there. The next very simple mark making task we're going to do uses lines rather than spots. Now you can do this with a paintbrush, or you can do the same thing with your finger, but instead of spotting, you swipe. So I'll show you an example of both, but before we do anything with paint, again, we need to do a little bit of drawing with our black marker. So the first thing you're going to do is draw an oval in the middle of your page here. After that, 2 little circles at the top here. Now you're going to draw a triangle and colour that in. Now you're going to do a W shape like this. There you go. Simple little drawing. I think young kids can do this. And we're going to, oh, let's get those eyes symmetrical. That's better. We're going to create the hair for the dog by using these lines. So I'll show you what it looks like first with my finger. I'm going to use similar colours as I did last time. And you're starting here and going out like that. Straight. Obviously, when it's getting a bit dry like that, you need to use a little bit more water. Wet the palette a little bit more. Okay. You get the idea with the finger painting. I'll show you now with a brush. You can see that the line's obviously a lot thinner. You can probably do a combination of both if you like. But the idea is to do straight lines that come out sort of on a diagonal angle from the face. So we start anywhere near the face and we're going out to the outer side of our page here. You can go in any which direction, but it looks a lot more realistic if you're doing that kind of outward motion. And you just keep going with all your chosen colours, filling the entire page full of shaggy hair. There you have it, my shaggy dog. What do you think, Sades?
Good night.
So it's as simple as that. I hope the Littlies have really enjoyed this task and learned that it can be so simple to create some beautiful artworks. Please make sure that you comment and like the Artlife page and also subscribe to us for more videos. Thanks for watching.